What is going on, y'all? Psych Perspectives out here walking, getting our cardio in the morning, and it's like 37 degrees, and 37 degrees in Michigan really is a heat wave. Like, I'm not even gonna sit up here and fake the fun. That's a whole freaking heat wave, man. Like the past few days, really the past week or so, I would say has been decent. So shoot, I'm back out here enjoying it. But anyways, I hope y'all are doing well and y'all are safe and sound. I'm out here walking. Make sure y'all do, get some activity in your life. 60 minutes of activity per day. It's about health is wealth. But this video, I want to basically start this video off basically like this. Pay attention to people's actions. Actions have to speak louder than words. Point blank, period. Okay? Because especially, once again, in the dating scene, when I look at the comments and I hear the feedback from other people and what they've experienced and what they've gone through, and then I also look at the mess that I was dealing with 2-3 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. When I look at all of that, I'm now able to better assess some of the issues and ways that we can avoid those issues moving forward. And this is essentially what I've been saying since 2019. We have to pay attention to the red flags. This sitting up here, constantly ignoring the obvious and then trying to play victim after the fact, when the signs that this person wasn't about shit was already on the damn wall. You can't complain about that, okay? Because after a while, you're the one making the same bonehead decisions over and over to get with people that don't meet you, that will never be able to reciprocate, never show effort. And you have to stop doing that to yourself. So, as I was stating, we have to pay attention to the obvious red flags that are clearly there early on. So, back to the gist of this video. Actions have to speak louder than words, especially when you are dealing with masculine people, with men. Okay, and quite frankly, it really doesn't matter, but because a lot of the people that I'm communicating with and on my channel are also dealing with men and masculine people, this is why I do make a sense to highlight that and put an emphasis on it. But a lot of the information and tips, advice, suggestions, a lot of the stuff that I'm recommending, it can be used with women, feminine people, non-binary, doesn't matter what their gender or sexuality, race, ethnicity, culture is. If their actions don't match their words, you're dealing with a liar and a manipulator and a user. You're dealing with a red flag that you need to exit stage left. So it doesn't have to be a man or a masculine person. Anybody who is not able to match their words with their actions with their words, that's a lying ass manipulator. No one has time for that, and that's really what it all boils down to. And it's crazy because we always hear masculine people say, and men, I'm a man of my word. I'm this, I'm that. But at the end of the day, most of these people are not men, women, people of their words. They say one thing and do the exact opposite. Okay? And I'm going to give it a scenario. A lot of y'all keep talking about, well, I don't really know where we're at. We don't have a title. I don't really know what's going on. I don't know what we are. They're not really, I love them. We have a good time. But they never really go past the talking stage or what have you. And here it goes, really simple. Like I said before, actions have to match words. If somebody is so in love with you, so infatuated with you, head over heels with you, okay, they're going to take the effort, or they're going to take the time, make the time, they're going to put in effort to show that they want you, that they're infatuated with you, that they like you, that they want you. They're going to apply pressure. That right there is how you know somebody is serious about you. If y'all been sitting up talking, think about it. The fact that y'all are wasting 6 months, years in the talking stage, that's a red flag. It don't take years for you to get to be in the talking stage. And at the same time, I'm not going to sit up here and place, a timestamp on how long you're supposed to be in the talking stage. But I know this. I'm not finna be wasting my time on one person, talking to them for 2 and 3 years to be in the talking stage. This is another reason why, like I've been saying for a while now, you need to date multiple people at once and stop putting all your eggs in one basket. Okay? A lot of us need to learn how to date. And honestly, it's, that's another suggestion. We need to learn how to date. Okay, stop wasting all your energy on one person, because more than likely it's not going anywhere. Okay, or you will find out as you're in the talking stage, this person really isn't what you thought they were. Okay, which is another reason why I said earlier, I'm not going to place a timestamp on it, because for me, especially after what I experienced, I don't rush into anything. I don't care if I know you for 2 years. That don't mean I'm going to want to be with you. And I know that for me, because I have been in situations where you're in the talking stage for 7 months only to find out everything was a damn lie. So that's why I said you could be talking to somebody for, those of us that grew up in narcissistic households, you could grow up with a person and never really know them. Okay? Because people are full of shit. I'm just going to be honest. At this point, you kind of need to rule on the air of caution. More than likely, this person is full of shit and is telling you whatever they need to tell you to impress you. Which brings me to another thing. I don't know. It just seems like with men and masculine people, a lot of this psychopathic, sociopathic behavior where you're literally lying. There's people who will literally fake an entire personality, an entire persona to hook, line, and sinker people into fake relationships. That is some sociopathic, psychopathic shit. And a lot of masculine people participate in this behavior. Women do it too. Feminine people do it too. Non-binary, gender fluid people do it too. But I just have to bring it up because, you'll be sitting up getting to know a person, especially those of us that are survivors of narcissistic abuse in relationships. We all know all too well how a person can literally lie about everything. They'll tell you things that they like because you like them, but they really don't like them. They're just saying it so you can like them back. This is why I'm always telling people, when you meet a person and everyone's like, well, you got to have your standards. You have to have standards. That doesn't mean you tell them your standards, because those of us that's been with narcissistic people, you can't be telling everybody your business, because everything you're telling them, they're going to mirror and reflect back to you, because they're trying to hook, line, and sinker you into some fake ass shit. And right now, I'm just going to keep it a buck, keep it completely transparent. The person that, I'm chit-chatting with, one of the persons I'm chit-chatting with, because like I said, I've learned my lesson. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. Talk to multiple people and continue to talk to multiple people, because so one of the persons that I'm chit-chatting with, I'm gonna be honest, this is sounding more and more like some homosexual shit, and a lot of men do this, people do this, where they don't have a place to stay, or they're not financially stable, whatever it may be, whatever the scenario is, and what they will do is sit up and try to get into a fake relationship or a fake situationship, relationship, whatever it is. It's not healthy or functional, and it's probably something that you didn't sign up for. But they will try to get with somebody so they can have a place to stay, so they can have some financial stability, so they can use and manipulate that person. Because I'm sitting here chit-chatting, and they're talking, well, I might be coming back to the state and da 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 da, and I'm just looking and blah blah, blah. And I'm not trying to be negative, but after everything that I've went through and just erring on the side of caution, the red flags, honey, I'm listening and I'm like, nope, not interested. Because like I said, off rip, I'm not interested in no semi-open relationship with you, because like I stated, I'm non-monogamous, non-committal. I'm not trying to be committed to you. I don't want a relationship with you. I don't want you to be my main person. I don't want that. What I'm interested in, and I told him, and I'm very upfront and to the point, and I'm really big on this, people need to learn how to communicate and be honest. And I told him from the get-go, this is a sexual activity, honey. I don't want nothing more from you outside of sex. So all this, we can be a main person and have a semi-open relationship, and we're just, and I'm like, no, I don't even know you. This is what I mean by a lot of these people, they tell on themselves, okay? Oh, this Mercy. You see the other dogs. Anyways, he see the other dog, so he trying to play with them. But no, I see the red flags. You're not finna be on me, using me for a place to stay, and also using me for money and other resources. No, I have caught game. When it comes to these cis niggas especially, they are fucking users. Like, let's just be real. They will sit up here and use whoever they can get their hands on. Other women, other feminine people, other men, other masculine people, other people. They don't care. They will use any and everybody. Again, once you start peeping game and paying attention to red flags, and you have healthy boundaries, child, you will avoid a lot of unnecessary bullshit. And that's why I said you have to start recognizing early on another red flag with this person, because I've seen this early on. Those of us that have dealt with narcissistic people, narcissistic relationships, we all know too well, and especially dealing with men, when they come on strong right out the gate, I'm just going to be honest, that's a red flag. You don't even know this person, and they're already constantly texting you, messaging you, calling you. Like, this person, every time you turn around, wants to video chat nonstop. And all that's telling me, you don't have a life. You have way too much free time on your hand. And this happened to me back in 2018, where the other person had way too much time on their hand. They are too controlling. You're not allowed to have your own friends. They always got to hang out with you. Bitch, stay your codependent, toxic, narcissistic, using ass over there. Like I said, once you peep the red flags, you have to stop playing yourself. You have to stop future faking yourself. We done walked from the trail, walked through the neighborhood. Now we heading, child, I get my about 6 to 6.5 miles in per day, because it's like you have to get your physical activity. And then Mercy, he a doggy. He definitely got to be outside. But yeah, those red flags we have to start paying attention to and spotting them out. Because as much as I hate to say it, yes, there are bad people out here. There are people out here looking to take advantage, looking to abuse and use. This is very true. And at the same time, there are people who are constantly making the same bonehead decisions. So you, after a while, you're playing yourself, okay? You're playing yourself. You really are. Okay, and that's the same thing with another person that, again, things ain't really going nowhere. Again, back to the original question. Well, what are we? Well, what are we on all this? Y'all been talking for 3-4 months and there's no conversation on if y'all are going to be in a committed relationship, if y'all want to be committed to each other. None of that is being talked about, but all y'all are doing is hooking up, at night and having sex. Well, obviously it is a friends with benefits. You are a booty call, and the other person is a booty call because y'all only hook up at night and it's only for sex. So don't be sitting up overplaying your position. That's going to be another video that I will eventually upload. But some of us overplay our own positions in other people's lives. Okay, and this is another reason why you need to talk to multiple people and stop sitting up overly investing all of your eggs into one basket and in the relationship scene into one person. No. They have not committed to you. They haven't shown you anything. No, you just met this person. No. This is how you get played. I'm going to keep saying this. Take it from me. Been there, done that. Went through it a few times. I'm here to tell you. No. Especially when you are dealing with cis men, masculine people, men in general. And I'm a trans man who happens to be intersex. And I'm here telling you, no. Waste your time if you want to. That's why a lot of you women and feminine people and other men and masculine and other people who are specifically engaging with cis men or masculine folks, this is why we keep getting played. Okay? And your actions have to speak louder than your words. Okay? You can't keep saying, oh yeah, I'm trying to get to know you better. Let's hang out. Let's get to know each other. Yet the only way y'all getting to know each other is fucking. Y'all not having conversations about what, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Actions, bro. Cis, folks, person, actions. But anyways, this is 17 minutes long. It's been a very good walk. And we're almost back to the crib. So let me know what y'all think in the comment box below. Good, bad, whatever it may be. Let me know. How do you view dating? Have you been in these situations or scenarios like this? How are you protecting yourself from getting played? What are your healthy boundaries? We really have to work on this together as a people, because every time you turn around, everybody is hurt. Everyone's getting played and cheated and used and abused and led on and misled, and it's bad. And we can avoid a lot of this by paying attention to the red flags early on and believing actions over words.